Bailey trying to find somebody deep past Williams, just a little overthrown. Inbounded by Bailey. Bailey awfully close to the half-court line. Gets out to Catron. Catron to Williams. Williams for three. Got it! Wolverines needing that spark.
Yes, they did.
Up 2 with 2:30 remaining.
Williams, she has made 3 points. She has made 22 three-pointers this season, and now that's 23.
Miller trying to save it, stepped out. Simple play earlier happened tonight. So it'll be Wolverine ball. Kellner and Henderson coming in for King and Catron. Wolverines lead by 2. Inbounded to Williams. Williams up to James. James makes a move. Gets it out to Bailey. Bailey thinking about it. Out to Henderson, out to Williams. Williams going for the rim. Not there. Foul on the Wolverines.
Personal foul called on Kenzie James.
Kenzie James, the foul.
Checking in for the Crusaders, Joey Heflinger.
Bailey with the 2, not there. You need to execute on those. Trying to play quick. Out to the draw, hesitates. And it'll be a jump ball. Wolverine ball, great play by Macy Kellner to come in with that second effort and force that jump ball and gaining a possession. Here with the remaining minute and a half in the second quarter. Pass to Kellner, saved. Kellner gonna just try to take it to the hoop. Fouled. Won't get it. So now Kellner will shoot for 2.
Her second, team's 5th. At the line, shooting 2, Macy Kellner.
Not there.
Checking in for the Crusaders, Olivia Kuhn.
Kellner, 83% at the line, has only missed 2 free throws.
Yeah, she's also.
We'll make that 3.
Well, yeah. Well, she's also one of their leading scorers, averaging 7 points per game. So that's also key stats for Kellner.
And a lot of players having to show up today, make their presence known in the absence of Lucy Fierro, who is out for 3 to 4 weeks with a broken wrist.
Ouch.
It's rough, especially with a game like this for 3, not there. Rebounded by Vidral. Henderson trying to get the steal, it'll be jump ball, so the ball. 20 remaining. Crusaders down by 3. Crusaders have not been tied. They have been tied. They have not been ahead all game. Trying to find someone, find Slately. Slately out to Miller. Miller taking her time, trying to find somebody to open up. Gets it out, just slightly, trying to put it up for 2, not there, blocked by Williams. And they will say it was out on Duveneck. So it'll be Wolverines ball very close on that sideline.
Yeah, the Crusaders doing a great job keeping themselves in this game. You know, they're getting second chance opportunities and they're capitalizing on them. And Westview defensively needs to get rebounds and stop their second chance opportunities.
Missed pass by James. Deep 3, not there. Kuhn with the rebound. They're gonna just try to take it to the hoop. Not there, fouled by Bailey. Bailey's second foul of the night.
Personal foul called in, Caleb Bailey, Her second, team's fifth.
Coon
At
just
the line,
being that
shooting
player,
two,
keeping them in the game.
Olivia Coon.
Down 3.
Checking in for Wolverines, Olivia Ross. Checking in for the Crusaders, Aubrey Thompson.
Yeah, physically tired Westview team. You know, coming out in this game, they had a hard-fought game last night, and they barely got any rest. So the fact that they're playing up to par is really good, and hopefully they can get back in that groove coming out of the second half.
39 seconds remaining. Stealed by Miller. Not there. Rebounded by Slattery. Miller going to try to take the hoop. The foul. Will shoot for 2. Crusaders down 1 with 29 seconds remaining in the half.
In the bonus shooting 2 for the Crusaders, Paige Miller.
It's a bit short. Wolverines still lead by 1. Second shot is no good, just a look out, rebounded by Henderson. Out to Williams. To Kellner. Kellner trying to get it to Ross. Be out on the Crusaders. Will be Wolverine ball here with 22.6 seconds remaining as the Wolverines lead by 1. Williams finds Kellner. Kellner pump fakes out to James. James hesitating, trying to find somebody. Trying to get inside the hoop. Shooting won't be good. 10 seconds now remaining. Miller going to try to take it to the hoop. Shot not there. Rebounded by Slattery. Slattery with the 2 will put Westview up, the Crusaders up by 1 at the end of the second. At the end of the first half, Crusaders lead for the first time tonight, 30-29. We'll be back at the second half.
For our first halftime performance, let's welcome to the court the Westview drill team. Now let's welcome to the court the Westview dance team. Our Westview dance team will be representing us at the National Dance Competition in 2 weeks.
Whisper in my ear says I ain't alone, gonna keep on praying.
It's Wolverine basketball to start the second half.
Wolverine ball here to start the third quarter. Crusaders leading for the first time tonight, 30-29. Wolverines have had shown that they can just switch their game completely around at the half. Williams trying to put it up, not there, rebounded by Kuhn. Kuhn likes to take it to the hoop. He's going to try again here, trying to fade away.
Personal foul called on Creighton, her third team's
Creighton with her third foul of the night. Crusaders have a chance here to extend their lead. Crusaders are 6-6, and the Wolverines are 11-1.
Haven't lost a single game at home, and I don't think they intend to tonight, but anything goes.
Lead is 2, rebounded by Ross. The jump ball.
Jump ball possession, Crusaders.
Contested by Dominic. Crusaders ball, lead by 2. Get it into Kuhn. Kuhn. They're going to try to take it to the hoop. Not there. Rebounded by Kuhn. Kuhn gets it out. Withdrawal for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Creighton. They'll call jump ball. So it'll be Wolverine ball. Wolverines now trail by 2. Who did not trail for a single second in that first half. Has now trailed the entirety of the second half so far. Wolverines offense needing to get something to working here.
Yeah, Crusaders done a great job.
King with deep 2, got it.
Westview is one of the best three-point shooting teams in this metro here. So
Boogerman now trying to find something, gets it out to Kuhn. Kuhn trying to find that lane, sees it for a second, gets it out to Miller. Dominic for 3, got it. Creighton making a move. Williams trying to get it up to the hoop. Doesn't. Rebounded by Dominic. Boogerman going to try to take it all the way to the hoop. Wonky shot. Rebounded by Williams. Williams out to Creighton. Out to Kellner. Kellner hesitates, gets it to Creighton. Creighton back to Kellner. Kellner pump fakes. It's King. King makes a move, trying to get up to the hoop. Gets out to Creighton. Creighton pump fakes. Getting it inside the paint. Going to put it up for a lob 2 and got it. Great shot by Creighton. Wolverines now only trail by 1. 5:51 remaining here in the third. Boogerman going to try to take it to the hoop. Wonky shot blocked by Ross. Rebounded by Kellner. Creighton makes a move. Nice easy 2 for Creighton. Creighton back 2. Sent. I'm pretty sure that's Kuhn flying. Second time tonight she's been flown. By the way, Kuhn now finds that alley, trying to take it. Not there. Rebounded by Vidral. Shot's not good. Rebounded by Ross. Wolverines now lead by 1. 5:12 remaining. Creighton heavily contested.
10-second violation on Wolverine.
10-second violation by Creighton. The Crusaders ball as momentum kind of gearing towards the Wolverines. They just kind of gave that momentum up right there. They really just gave it up and had a chance to go and make the lead at least 3. Now the lead's still only 1 with Crusaders ball. And they're going to go over and back. Huge mistake by Miller to have 1 foot out on one side and the other foot on the other.
Westview trying to fill the shoes of Miss Bureau at point guard, and she's got to be more, in tune in the game, and she's trying to do her best.
Henderson for three, not there. Bailey trying to get it, will be out on Bailey.
Yeah, and if Creighton can do that, we can see some offensive rhythm coming out of Westview.
Jaylee Williams in for the first time tonight. Miller out deep three, air ball. They will say it was out on Henderson. Crusaders ball, 4:46 remaining. Wolverines lead by 1. Missed pass, almost bad for the Crusaders. Williams gonna try to put up for 2 and fouled. Ooh, her head went right into the wall. Thank goodness that padding is there, because that could have been really bad.
Yeah, Kinsey
She's
hit the deck there. As it literally looked like she jumped in the back.
That could have been really bad if that padding wasn't there. She was just an inch to the right.
At the line, shooting to Kenzie James.
Miller with her second foul. Just a bit too far for Williams. Wolverines still lead by 1.
Checking in for the Crusaders, Amelia Dominague.
Wolverines 4:38 remaining. Well, James just a bit too left. Rebounded by Dominic. Out to Kuhn. Kuhn on Williams. Screen set. Kuhn going to try to take advantage. Foul call on Henderson. Henderson looked like she got hit in the head. She is holding her face.
Marian Henderson, her second.
Henderson is just,
Team second.
Henderson is hurt.
Shooting to Olivia Kuhn.
Henderson is just dying over. She got hit in the head. Ref's talking to her.
Checking in for the Wolverines, Olivia Ross.
Ross coming in,
Control.
and Creighton coming in. 3 people. There's someone missing. They need one more. There's only 4 people out on the court for the Wolverines. 3 people came off and 2 people came on. There was that initial substitution, but then Henderson came off because she was injured. I think that's what they're kind of trying to figure out right now.
Also checking in for the Wolverines.
And so King will come in for Henderson. Kuhn tying the game up here with 4:28 remaining in the third. Has a chance to take the lead and will. Crusaders lead 36-35, 4:28 remaining. Contested pass to James and a foul called on Dominic.
Personal foul called on Amelia Dominague, her first, team second.
Into James. James back to King. King gonna try to take it to the hoop. Fouled and 1. Wolverines retake the lead here in the middle of the third quarter. King 76% at the line.
Checking back in for the Crusaders, Olivia Kuhn.
Olivia Kuhn been in most of this game, barely giving her any rest. That might be brutal for the Crusaders offense in the fourth quarter.
Especially when you need her. King perfect on the night. At the line, Wolverines now lead by 2. At the midway point of this third quarter. Miller gets it to Kuhn. Kuhn likes to take it to the rim. Will. And a charge foul called on Kuhn. Catron setting up that block.
Checking in for the Wolverines, Marian Henderson, Stella Williams, and facing Kellner. Checking in for the Crusaders, Riley Summers.
Kellner, Williams, and Henderson. Henderson back in the game. So glad she's okay. Catron out to Henderson. Henderson gonna try to put up for 2. Fouled. Will shoot now for 2. Wolverines lead by 2. 3:50 remaining in the third quarter. Wolverines needing to they're playing great on defense. If they can just limit Kuhn on defense, kind of force those other players to kind of get out of habit and not just giving her the ball. Henderson there, good from there. If they can limit Kuhn and then even just get half the shots you take, then just half on every other possession, get some type of points, you're going to win the game. Kuhn just trying to lob it up for 2, just trying to do it herself. And a travel called on Henderson. Wolverines with that good rebound. Looked like no one was in the area, just kind of expected Kuhn go up and make it. And that's not good. You don't want to get in that type of habit, because then she starts getting oppressed, or she's too tired to make that run. And then she just does what she did. She missed, and then the Wolverines rebound. Henderson didn't travel right here. Who knows? It could be a different game. Deep 3 missed. Rebounded by Williams. Williams deep pass to Catron. Catron gets it into Williams. Williams out to Catron. Catron gonna try to take it in. Out to Williams. Williams by herself for 3. Got it! That's what Westview needs. They need to get alive at that 3-point line. Grow that lead. Start to make Marian feel some sort of pressure.
Personal foul call on Marian Henderson. Checking in for the Crusaders, James Slattery and Ava Wilkie.
So Marian's done a great job controlling that aspect of the game. But if Westview's offense can get the ball movement, they can find those windows for.
Inbounded by Kuhn, awfully close to that one line. Gonna take a deep 2, fouled by Henderson. Henderson with back-to-back fouls.
Personal foul called on Marian Henderson.
Her 4th. That's her 4th. That's you've won games without her, but she's just a playmaker. And very athletic. One of the only 2 seniors on the team. Kuhn trying to cut this lead for the Wolverines, but you do not want to get Henderson fouled out. You just don't. So she's at 4 fouls. Wolverines in the bonus. Wolverines are in the bonus for this third quarter. So kind of force them into making them fouls. Don't make them make the mistakes. You play your game, make them make the mistakes, and then you can make points off of them. You do not want to be the ones making the mistakes. Ross's inbound deflected.
Especially with this score, I mean, there's little to no room for mistakes.
5-point game here in the third quarter. Catron. Missed pass picked up by Marian. Slattery for 3, not there, just lipped out. Rebounded by Kuhn, and Kuhn for 2. That's what Marian needs. It's just rebounds, getting those rebounds.
That's the name of the game for Marian's offense.
Ross going to try to put it up, get fouled, so now shoot for 2. with just 2 minutes remaining here in the third.
And like you said, Westview offense needs to find a way to draw fouls. And that's the double bonus right now.
Ross 64% at the line. Good from there to extend the lead to 4 with 2 minutes remaining. Ross perfect on that attempt, so 45-40, 5-point lead. Just now, under 2 minutes remaining. Williams at the bench, trying to will come out. Kuhn likes to take it. Said it several times. I think the first time we've seen her actually pass to Miller. Miller trying to make moves. Gets it out for Slattery. Slattery for 3. Lead now down to 2. Catron just going to take it herself. They will say it's our Catron, so it'll be Crusaders' ball. King and Williams coming in, their offensive players. Now they're rotating that offense and defense, trying to see what works. And you need your offense out there. You need to score points. Otherwise, no matter how good your defense is, you're not going to get anywhere. Miller makes a move out to Kuhn. Kuhn pump fakes. Going to try to take it to the rim. Does. Not there. Rebounded by King. King to counter. Counter. Steps back. Gets it to King. King wide open for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Miller. Miller out to Kuhn. Kuhn. Up to Slattery for 3. Not there. Rebounded by King. Foul called on Dominic. Wolverines will shoot now in the double. Wolverines will shoot now in the double bonus. So that's what you need. Just obviously that that entire interaction. I mean, King with the 3. Just with the missed 3, and then just play your game, and let them make the mistakes like that.
You got to take every advantage to stay above in this game.
So
to come off with a win, whether that's by 10 points or whether that's by 2 points.
At the end of the day, they're just going to look, did you win or did you lose? Toilet bowl by King won't go in. Rebounded by Kuhn. Kuhn hesitates. Gonna try to go for the paint. Gets it out for 3. Not there. Just a bit long. Rebounded by Marian. Trying to put up for 2 and fouled. That'll be Wolverines' 5th foul of the quarter, with just 36 seconds left. Lead now down to 2. Both teams with 5 fouls apiece.
Yeah, this offense has done a great job utilizing pace play and creating scoring opportunities and drawing fouls. It all started with top performers, assisting this game.
She is the reason. Yes, she is the reason why they are in this game. With 25 points. Williams for 3, not there.
Personal foul called on Cardi King, her 3rd.
King with her 3rd foul. Crusaders ball. .23 seconds remaining. Kuhn inbounding. has a lane. She just makes the move, did not go. Now she's trying to go for it. Gets it out to Ringerman. To Virgil for three, not there. Rebounded by Marian. No save, it's out on James, so be Crusaders ball with 0.9 seconds. 0.9 seconds, you gotta touch it and shoot it. Dang. Marian taking a play out of the Wolverines playbook to end that third quarter. Wolverines trail 46-48. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
It's Crusader basketball.
One quarter remaining here in this close game. Has been back and forth all game. Wolverines trail by 2. Kuhn being that main playmaker. Pump fakes, try to get it in. Out to Thompson. Miller for 3, not there. Rebounded by Vidral. Vidral gonna try to put it up. Rebounds her own shot, another missed shot. Rebounded by Ross. Vidral will be the foul. Vidral with her 3rd foul of the night. You really don't want to foul here, especially in this last game where every point matters. The whole point, every point matters the entire game, but it really comes down to this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I totally agree. If you want to come away with a win in this one, you got to play a perfect fourth quarter. And almost perfect at that.
King into Ross, out to control. Gets it to King. King gonna try to take it herself. Puts it up for 2 and's got it. That'll tie the game. 48-48. Miller back to Kuhn. Kuhn sees a lane, gets it out, pump fakes, and try it again. Gets it in to Summers, who gets a 3. Trying to keep this a fast-paced game. Going to put it up for 2 and gets fouled. So another foul by the Crusaders.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of drawing those fouls. And hopefully she can get a basket out of one of those fouls and make it an and 1.
Catron just 50% at the line. Just a bit too far there. Wolverines trail by 3 with 6 minutes remaining. Needing every point possible here. 50% on the night. Stays true to that. Miller getting pressure. Right, Catron. Out to Kuhn. Kuhn. He's out. Pump fakes. They're trying to put a floater or 2. Not there. Rebounded by Catron. And a timeout called by the Wolverines. Trying making the diving play to get that ball. Wolverines trail by 2 here with 6:19 remaining. (49-51). Wolverines trail by 2 here. Wolverines have possession with that timeout by Simons. Williams with that one-hand catch. Gets it in Catron. Contested waters into King. King trying to find somebody. Deep pass to Ross. And Kuhn gets it out, and an easy 2 for the Marian, which you do not want to do with those type of mistakes. They will say Miller stepped out. Wolverines are trying to play really fast paced.
Yeah.
They are now down 4. 4 may seem like a lot. That's only 2 buckets, 2 possessions. They can easily get that. They need to slow it down. That's when they start making mistakes, is when they go boom, 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 boom. You need to just take your time. There's still 6 minutes left. There's plenty of time left. Almost intercepted by... They'll say over and back by Ross. Mistake after mistake for this Wolverine team.
That can't happen. That can't continue to happen either.
Crusaders ball, Miller. Double team. Timeout called by the Crusaders. So we'll be back on the other side of this 30-second timeout. Inbounded by Miller. Gets it to Summers. Out to withdrawal. Back to Kuhn. Kuhn looking like she's going to try to take it. Gets out to Summers for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Kuhn.
Westview changing it up at the timeout, going into a tight-knit man defense as things are getting close down in here in the fourth quarter.
Wolverines still trail by 4 with 5:30 remaining. Wolverines needing a spark here in this fourth quarter. Inbounded. Gets it to Kuhn. Kuhn, the playmaker. He's out to Summers. Summers back to Vajal. Vajal for 3. Just a bit too right. Rebounded by Marian. Gets out to Kuhn. Kuhn for 3. Haven't seen much of that tonight. Not there. Be hit out by Slattery, so it'll be Wolverine ball with 5 minutes remaining. Wolverines needing to score on this possession. Needing one of those playmakers to step up. Kellner, pump fakes. James gets it to King. King, step back. We'll try to take it to the hoop. Can't. Fumble to James. Williams for three. Not there, just a bit too short. Rebounded by King. King for two. Got it. Great second effort by King on multiple efforts with that missed pass, and then with that rebound for two. Lead now only down to two. Vidral going to try to take it to the hoop. Gets it out to Summers. Out to Miller. Miller to Slattery, fumbling the ball. Gets it back to Vidral. Vidral going to try to take the hoop.
Personal foul called on Stella Williams.
Stella Williams, the foul. Her second. Team second. Both teams with 2 fouls apiece. Not a shooting foul. Crusaders will throw in.
Checking in for the Wolverines, Paige Myers.
Henderson will come out. Myers will come in. Myers, that defensive player. You got 2 seniors on the team. Myers, that defensive one, and that Henderson, that offensive one.
Yeah, and they matched.
Kuhn going to try to put up for 2.
They matched Myers up with Kuhn there, trying to find a significant advantage with Myers being a great defensive asset here for the Wolverines. Trying to stop Kuhn late here in this fourth quarter.
James with her second foul. Kuhn will shoot for 2. Crusaders lead by 2. He's got the first. Henderson coming back in for Myers. Crusaders lead by 3 with 4:15 remaining. Not there. Violation called on Marian. Wolverine ball. Inbounded to Williams. Williams heavily guarded by Vidral. James gets it into King. King, trying to take herself. Not getting the hoop, but will shoot for 2. Can cut the lead down to 1 here with just 4 minutes remaining in regulation.
Yeah, 4 minutes is a lot of time. I mean, it's a lot of time. They can go for a large run here in 4 minutes. I mean,
you just got to play conservative and play safe. King perfect on the night so far. Not there. Foul called on Henderson. That's Marian Henderson's 5th foul. So she is fouled out. That is all of Henderson. Olivia Ross coming in for Henderson. And bounded to Kuhn. Kuhn. Gonna try to take it to the rim. Not there. Rebounded by Ross. Foul. Vedral with the foul, her 4th foul, and both teams now 4 fouls apiece. Inbounded Williams. Williams gets it, trying to get it to Ross. Hit out by Kuhn. The Wolverines will throw in on this side of the court. Down 2 with 3:47 remaining. It is dead silent in here. There is a couple hundred people here, and it is dead silent. Inbounded to King. King thought about taking it in. Gonna now take it in. Not there. Rebounded by Summers. Miller to Kuhn. Kuhn possibly has a lane on the left side. Gets it out of the Miller. Miller, guarded by James. James with the foul, her third. And now the Crusaders in the bonus. Will shoot for 2. Can make it a 2-possession, right? It won't make it a 2-possession, but can make it a 3-point lead. Bailey and Catron coming in for James and Ross.
Yeah, what Westview needs here is control the tempo here. If she misses it, get the ball, control the tempo, slow it down, and make a few plays to get back in this game.
Kellner thought about it, gets it to Bailey. Bailey for 3, not there. It'll be jump ball. It will be Wolverine ball. Wolverines still trail by 2. 3 minutes remaining. Kellner to Bailey. Bailey out to Williams. Williams with deep 3. Be a foul called. Kuhn with her 3rd foul of the night. Kellner will shoot. Perfect there.
Those are crucial points.
Has a chance to tie it up right here. It is silent. Could hear a cricket cricking, and it is all tied up. That's what Westview needed, and Westview will take a timeout. That'll be a full timeout. We will be back on the other side of this break with the remaining 3 minutes of this game. Three minutes remaining here. All tied up, 54 apiece. Both teams with 5 fouls, both in the bonus. Crusaders will throw in, gets it into Miller. The draw for 3, just a bit too far. Rebounded by Kuhn. Trying to get it in. Rebounded by Catron. Timeout called as she stepped out. They will decide if the timeout was called first. So they will say it was timeout called before she stepped out. So it will remain Wolverine ball. 54 apiece, 2:40 remaining. We'll be back. Well, actually, we're not going to take a break. We're not taking a break. 54-54. Westview needs to get momentum now if they're going to win. Marian has shown that they deserve to win the game. They have shown that, especially with Kuhn, that somehow a freshman, she plays like a senior. Maybe a little, not so much greedy, but just going to take it herself. But slowly, you could tell she's getting tired.
Yeah.
You could tell because she's starting to get it out to Miller and withdrawal. and just try to spreading the ball out, and that's kind of limiting, at times limiting this team. And they're just going up air ball and threes. The student section is alive now with the final remaining minutes in this game, or even in regulation. So it'll be Wolverine ball here with 2:41 remaining. I am losing my voice. Both teams with 5 fouls.
These might be the most critical 2 minutes of Westview girls basketball history.
Don't know about that, but Katron out to counter, out to Bailey. Bailey gets into King. King to Williams. Williams for 3. Not there, rebounded by Kuhn. Kuhn looks like she's gonna jump it off, get back to Kuhn for 2. Great play there. Crusaders will take a timeout. Crusaders now lead by 2 here with 2 minutes remaining. Final moments here. 2:09 remaining. Crusaders lead by 2. Crusaders showing they have won. Kuhn still in the game, has been in the game almost the entire time. I don't know how she's done it. She's by far the best player on this team, but then best freshman. Be Wolverine ball. King gets it into Catron. Catron makes a move on Miller. Loses control, gets awfully close to that. Out of bounds line. Williams gets it out to King. King looking. They'll try to take it to the rim, and will. All tied up. Inbounded by Miller, back to Kuhn. And it is called dead. Something to be some sort of issue. It will remain Crusaders ball, though. He'll just throw back in.
And Cardi King stepping up in a crucial moment there, getting that two.
Miller making a move, gets it out for 3. Not there. Rebounded by King. No jump ball, gets it out to Williams. Great play by King. Out to Catron. Catron gets it out to Ross. Ross for 3. Got it! She's got it!
Ross makes it in the heat of the moment. She hits the 3-0 transition.
She is keeping this team alive. Kuhn now going to try to take it herself. Whoa! Rebounded by Ross. Foul called. Will be Wolverine ball. Foul called on Marian. Which all fouling out Ross now shooting 2. Hit that clutch 3 to put them up 3. 59-56. Can put them up 2 possessions here with 1 minute remaining. And Will.
Gets it.
That is huge.
That is huge for this offense.
That is a now 2 possession game. And there's really only time for 2 possessions. If you look, just a minute. Shot clock is at 35. And it's huge.
And the Den is electric.
This place is alive and well, at least on this side.
Yeah, it's Olivia Ross.
Can't say the same for the other side, for Prep side, Marian's side.
Yeah, Olivia Ross becoming the hero here in the wakes of the moments of the 4th quarter. And it is loud in the Den.
Kuhn gets shaken up by Williams. Kuhn makes him. Kuhn gonna try to take herself. Not there, will be fouled. Kuhn will shoot for 2. Kuhn will shoot for 2, continuing to be that key player. Huge miss there. Regardless if she makes this or not, it will remain a 2 possession game.
Yeah, Westview really needs to get a rebound if she misses or control the tempo and, soak this clock out and be smart with the basketball.
And Will, so it's now a 4-point game, 57.9 seconds remaining. They will say it's out on Marian. It's a Wolverine ball.
Not surprising at all. Marian's meeting them with a hardcore man press right here.
Gets it into Williams. And they say Wolverines will take a timeout.
Smart timeout by Simons.
Do you, now if you are Marian, do you start to foul?
I mean, yeah, that's where it comes down to. In tight-knit games like this and nail-biter games like this, I mean, you have to do anything, even if it's unethical, to get your way back in this game.
So 51.8 seconds remaining, 4-point game. You think if Wolverines were to score here, would that seal the deal? It's hard to tell with Kuhn because you never know.
I would say not necessarily. I mean, there's plenty of time. I mean, a minute is still.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Especially in basketball. You can get fouls. They can miss free throws. You can get a second chance opportunity. Plenty of time. You got a minute on the clock. You just have to be very concise with your decision making and by the Crusaders here.
It'll be very interesting to see here at 51.8 seconds remaining. The Den is alive and well here for this girls' game. I think this is the most packed I've seen for the girls' game here at the Den. I am having to stand on my chair so I can see.
I'm on the table.
I might just join you. So here we go. Creighton throwing in. Can drain about 29 seconds, leaving about just 30 seconds remaining. Creighton get to King. King to Kellner. Just Westview wasting time, letting the time dwindle away. King was going to look for a way, but fouled. Will shoot for 2 now. Can make it a 6-point game.
Yeah,
and that's going to be hard for Marian to come back from.
Yeah, and for Marian, you just got to hope she misses both of these.
Shot clock is gone. Shot clock normally at 35, but rest game clock is now down to 34.
That's huge.
5-point lead now for, can make it a 6-point lead. Can almost seal the game if not go into OT. Not there, rebounded by Kuhn. 30 seconds remaining. Marian needing points quick. Pump fakes, put it up for loader 2, not there. Rebounded by the Wolverines. Williams will be fouled with 21.3 seconds remaining. Fouled with Wolverines lead by 5. Can make it 7-point game, which would essentially seal the deal on this Marian team.
And that is what he does exactly.
6-point game can seal the deal right here. She will.
21.3 on the clock. Marian's got to be smart here if they want to have at least a chance of hope.
Deep 3 for Kuhn, not there. Rebounded by the Wolverines.
They got to foul her now. They got to foul her now.
They got to foul her. They're not fouling her. Katran could just hold on to the ball. Marian just walking off the court. There's still time left. And that will do it. Wolverines will win. Wolverines will win in a close nail-biter. Wolverines win 64-57.
Westview.
Kuhn cannot take them to victory tonight.
Westview will remain undefeated here in the Den.
5-0 at the Den. We got another great game coming up as the number 2 team in Class A, Creighton Prep, takes on the number 4 seed, Omaha Westview, here at the Den. Shortly, in about a half hour, we'll be back with that game.
between the Creighton Prep Junior Jays and your Westview Wolverines. Here at Westview, we promote good sportsmanship to student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Ladies and gentlemen, January 12th through the 18th is NSAA Winter Officials Appreciation Week. Every year, these individuals attend clinics, participate in rules meetings, and take tests in preparation for the season. During the season, these dedicated men and women take time away from their personal schedules and families to provide opportunities for the thousands of student athletes that participate in NSAA activities. Please stand, show your appreciation, and give a big round of applause for these outstanding officials. On January 10th against Bryan High School, Taven Zephyr Murphy scored his 1,000th point. At this time, please direct your attention to center court, where Taven Samuel will join him as we recognize this significant accomplishment. Congratulations, Taven. Now, let's meet the starters for tonight's contest. First, for the visiting Junior J. The 5'10" junior, number 3, Jordan. The 6'2" junior, number 4, Cooper. The 6'3" junior, number 10, Kyle Tubrick. The 6'7" sophomore, number 12, Max Jumbers. And the 6'9" senior, number 42, Chad Paul. Practice coached by Josh Newby, assisted by head coach
high school sports. I thought we were in college for a second. It is an electrifying atmosphere here today at the Den as we have the number 2 Creighton Prep taking on the number 4 Omaha Westview here at the Den. It is electric. We got 2 electric student sections here today.
Very much so. And what Westview has to do today, their game plan, they need to stop Trinell. Trinell absolutely destroyed them last matchup. Someone on Westview's got to step up and play defense against them.
Sims now. Gets it out to Martin. Martin back to Wilborn. To Martin. Martin step back. Hesitating. Gets it out to Wilborn. To Murphy. Murphy for 3. Not there. And they will say it was out on Trey Griggs. Be prep ball here early in this game. You know, this game's going to be electric. Whoever team scores first or just even gets on a little momentum going, it's going to be a huge thing in this sold-out gym. I mean, this is the packed I've ever seen this gym, and I've been here for 3 years. Not there.
And you also got to think, whatever team hustles more, I think will come down to win this game. Because if it's going to be a close game, every little thing is going to count in the end.
Every point counts, especially down once you get to those final minutes. But we are a long ways from there. We have plenty of basketball until then. John Sims back to Martin. Martin going to try to take it to the court. To the rim, not there. Sims trying to make an extra play. Won't get the basket, but will get fouled.
And I've talked about this many times before. John, being the shortest player on the court, still plays like he's the biggest no matter what he is. Going up, getting a rebound, trying to put it back up, getting fouled. Now he got 2.
Sims there. First points of the day. Cooper Knight with a foul on Sims. Sims perfect on the night. Now Westview up 2-0 here. Westview playing press. You know, a lot of banter talked online between these 2 teams. And, you know, Westview's only loss is to prep. You know, and so what are they thinking going into this game? How are they thinking? What, like that energy? Blocked by Wilborn.
And that's the defense we need right now. So their 6'9" center needs to be stopped, and I think Wilborn can do it today.
Wilborn may have gotten the block, but will get the foul. Both teams chanting there, take his whistle, I think. You know, I think the first time and the only time we've seen these teams come together.
And I think if Westview can win this game, it's, in my opinion, between Westside and Westview for the 2 best teams.
Absolutely.
In all the state.
Game tied 2 apiece here, both coming on free throws. 6:20 now remaining. Each team with a foul apiece. Griggs out to Martin. Martin, back step, deep 2, got it.
Mears looking more and more like himself every game we get through. He's looking more like himself. He's known for making those shots. If he can keep hitting those, Westview's not going to have a problem today.
Ball loose. Wilborn by himself. Oh, and he missed the dunk. He missed the dunk. That is just trying to make the play. 2-point, not there. Knocked out by Wilborn. Griggs saving it. Inbound by Murphy. So what could have electrified the Den was just silenced with a missed dunk by Wilborn.
Eli's missed many dunks before. You can't let that get to you. Next time he gets a fast break, I want to see him dunk it again. Get this stadium or arena bouncing.
Yeah, don't have a short-term memory. Be a goldfish.
Yep.
Short-term memory. Sims gonna try to take the hoop. Won't. Blocked. Rebounded by Prep. Turbic with the rebound. Squasha out to Parker. Parker for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy out to Martin. Martin steps. Looks. Murphy by himself for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Brown. Brown slowing the tempo down here early. Turbic with an easy 2 to tie the game up, 4-4. Greg's trying to keep the fast tempo. Martin serving it out to Wilborn. Wilborn to Murphy. Murphy to Wilborn to Griggs. Griggs by Brown. Griggs. Brown playing great ball, and it was called jump ball.
Westview needs to start moving this ball a little faster. You got to know who you're passing it to before you even get the ball. You can't just sit there and dribble and then spin into a double team.
Kobe Mapp coming in. It'll be Creighton prep ball. Here with just 4:30 remaining. Gets it out to Peters. Out to Parker. Parker trying to find someone. Finds Brown. Brown guarded by Martin. Brown gets it out to Knight. Knight out to Turbic. Turbic guarded by Griggs trying to get it there. Not there. Rebounded by Murphy. Up for Martin. Martin trying to put it up for 2. And just a lob pass. And now another opportunity here. Missed opportunity by Parker, but Parker will still get the 2 to give them the first lead of the night.
And it's looking like sloppy basketball on both sides a little bit.
Very sloppy.
But when you have 2 great teams like this, and they're both playing great defense, it tends to get sloppy. It's just going to happen.
Jurgens with the foul. Very sloppy and just heaving it down to the court and just throwing for the dunk, and whatever team starts to settle in is going to be the first. Martin for 3, not there. Rebounded by Griggs. Griggs going to try to put up for 2, not there. Rebounded by Mapp. Mapp putting up for 2, not there. Rebounded by Parker.
Those are the easy ones you're going to have to make. Those are going to start dropping, but you'd like those now.
You want those now. Kind of force the pressure on Prep, especially in this type of territory. Deep 3, not there. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy to Martin. Martin getting aggressive, trying to take the rim out to Murphy. Murphy to Sims. Sims sees an alley. Going to try to put it up for 2, not there. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy going to try to put up for 2 and will tie the game up with just 3 minutes remaining in the first. 6-6.
That's what you like to see out of your star player. Not scared to get a little physical, giving Parker a little bump and easy layup.
Parker is, he's tall.
He is.
6'8". I mean,
he's been a part of Prep's key players for a very long time, and he started at 6'4". Now he's all the way to 6'8". He's just a mammoth of a human.
Bonnet trying to get something, gets it back to Parker. Parker to Brown. Brown on Mapp. Parker for 3, not there. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy with a great jump there. Out to Griggs. Griggs makes a move. Gonna go for the rim. And will. That's the basketball that Westview needs to play. Is concise, make the move, and then you shoot.
Exactly.
None of this, I'm gonna heave it down there and then try to dunk it. Because that's shown that it doesn't work. Out to Parker. Parker guarded by Murphy. Parker trying to get a little physical. We'll just lob it in over Parker.
That's what Parker is known to do. He's going to do that the whole entire game. When you're that long and that tall, that's just what's going to happen. Westview doesn't have anyone that tall enough to guard him. I think what Westview needs to do is start trapping him on the block down here to get some help from one of their bigs Taven, not a traditional big. Mir's not a traditional big either. So you got to help him out a little bit.
You got to just spread the ball out. Spread the ball out, but you don't want them to get into the paint or they're on defense. Martin and Sims coming out. Patterson and Hollingsworth coming in. And then Wilborn in for Map. So we're essentially an entirely new 5 out there besides Griggs and Murphy. Tied 8-8. Wolverine ball into Patterson. Patterson hurt early in the season. Trying to find his rhythm. Hollingsworth out to Wilborn. Wilborn back to Murphy. Murphy to Griggs. Griggs trying to find a lane. Gets it out to Patterson. Patterson for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Griggs. Murphy going to try to go to the rim. Won't. Rebounded by Parker.
And those will eventually fall. No need to worry about Taven. Just do it again and he'll make it next time.
Be a Goldfish. 8-8. Just a minute remaining. Minute and a half remaining. Back out to Parker. To Brown. Brown on Patterson. Brown going to try to take it. Gets it out to Bonnet for 3. Not there. And they will say it was out on Parker. So Wolverine ball here with just a minute remaining. Very low scoring game. Only 8 points on either team's 16 combined points in that first quarter. Westview needs to obviously pick it up on offense. I think they're playing great on defense. Obviously, they've only let up 8 points. And if they can just contain Parker, I think they'll be just fine.
But that's what's going to happen when you have 2 great defensive teams. It's not going to be a lot of scoring. It's going to be all come down to defense.
Patterson trying to make a move, doesn't. Battle for the ball as Brown gets the rebound. 40 seconds remaining. Shot clock still active. Bonnet trying to find Parker. Guarded heavily by Patterson. Patterson falling over. Back to Parker. Parker for hesitates. Stolen by Bonnet for 3. Not there. Air ball. Rebounded by Wilborn. 19 seconds. Shot clock not active. Wilborn loses control of the ball. Regains. Sims for 3. Not there. Rebounded by Brown. Just 6 seconds.
Neither team can really make their shots. They're not hitting right now. I think when we get later on in the game, we're going to be seeing more shots hit. But right now, 8-8.
8-8. And both teams are the lights too bright? We will see at the beginning of the second quarter of this game. So it will be Wolverine ball here to start the second quarter. 8 new minutes, 8 no fouls. Westview's offense hoping to pick up some momentum and stay stable on defense. Wilborn likes to keep it, trying to go for 2. Won't. Rebounded by Brown. Brown trying to seize a lane. Gets it out to Sakua. Back to Brown. Brown with a deep 3. Not there. Rebounded by Wilborn. Wilborn to Griggs. Griggs back out to Martin. Martin. Martin trying to put it up for 2. Murphy with the dunk. but will not count. Say Martin was fouled. It will be a shooting foul, so he will shoot for 2.
And if I was Martin, even though he got fouled right there, I would try to pass the ball a little more. You saw he started all the way on the left wing, went all the way to the right corner and drive down. If you get the ball moving, you're probably going to find easier shots.
Martin 80% at the line. So far 0 for 1 today. Martin 0 for 2. The score stays the same, 8-8. Peters gonna try to take it to the rim. And blocked by Wilborn. Rebounded by Murphy, out to Griggs. Griggs deep pass to John Sims. Sims out to Griggs. Griggs for 3, not there. Rebounded by Brown. Gets it out to Knight. Knight back to Peters. Peters to Brown. Brown out to Turbic for 3, and he's got it.
Kyle Tubrick shooting 44% from 3. The best three-point shooter on this team, and they'll look for him in the corner anytime they can get.
First 3 of the night, so Sims trying to put up for 2 and will. Nice easy 2. That's what you need. You just need points. No matter how you get them, just get them.
Yep.
Westview trails by 1, 6:19 now in the half. Jays with 1 foul. Wolverines with 0. Brown on Griggs. Put it up for 2. Not there. Rebounded by Griggs. Griggs up to Martin. Martin absolutely blocked, but foul called.
Hey, I like it though. Going up aggressive. You want that out of your players. They're not scared. They want to punch it on the 6'9" Trinell Parker.
Yeah, and here's the thing. He may have not got the dunk, but he got the foul. Now he's shooting 2. He is 0 for 2 for the night. However, now a chance for redemption here.
Yep.
And well, tied up again here, 11-11. 6 minutes remaining here in the half. And will, so Westview leads now 12-11. Brown. Quick pass to Turbic. Turbic guarded by Murphy. Turbic. Brown. Gets it to Knight. Knight guarded by Wilborn. Gets it up on that. Brown tries to shoot it into Martin. Ball still on the ground, picked up by Wilborn. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy, facial!
Oh my gosh!
Murphy with the facial!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
They are not afraid.
The greatest posters I've ever seen.
Like you said, Murphy is not afraid.
He's not afraid to punch it, and he did. Hear this arena.
Parker trying to silence this crowd. They'll call a foul. But man, that's, hey, like you said, you gotta be aggressive.
You gotta be aggressive, can't be scared. And look what happened. Look at the momentum Zaire Murphy just gave us. Look at it.
It is momentum changing, and momentum is real. Westview leads by 3. Trebek trying to put it up for 2, and will. Wolverines still lead by 1. Griggs out to Martin. Martin gets it back to Griggs. Griggs gonna put it up for 2. Hit from behind by Brown. It would be a foul.
I still can't believe that dunk.
That was an insane dunk. One of a kind. Taven Zephyr Murphy is.
Last year, kind of did the same thing to Amari Bynum, who's a 4-star, doing the same thing to someone even taller than that.
Griggs, 71 at the line. Not that there. Can extend the lead to 2. Here with 4:48 remaining. Wolverines with 1 foul. Prep with 3. Some substitution by the Wolverines. Hollingsworth coming in for Sims. Griggs not there, rebounded by Turbeck. Brown.
And Westview, usually a pretty good shooting free throw team, not doing very good today.
Knight trying to find something, gets it out to Bonnet. Bonnet back to Brown. Brown out to Parker. Parker to Turbeck. Turbeck gets it out to Knight. Knight for lob 2. Prep leads by 1. Griggs up to Map. Stolen by Bonnet. Bonnet with the 2. Prep leads by 3. Patterson in the game. Patterson trying to get it to Hollingsworth. Will be out on Bonnet. Sims coming in for Griggs. And then Wilborn coming in for Murphy. Inbounded to Wilborn. Wilborn for 3, not there. Rebounded by Knight. Brown slowing the tempo down, letting the play develop. Gets it out to Knight. Knight tipped out. Turbeck getting it to Bonnet. Bonnet with an and 1.
That's just a tough bucket. Not much you can do there. You just got to watch out for the cutters.
They've done that tonight and got 2 just wide open. So now the prep side alive and well. Very momentum shifting game. Wolverines needing the momentum to shift again here to kind of go on a run. Now down 5. Bonnet 83% at the line. Six-point lead for the Jays. Lob pass back to Wilborn. Wilborn to Patterson. Patterson gets it out to Griggs. Griggs for 3. Got it! There, that's what Westview needs. They need that spark.
You need those corner shooters. Trey's been a great corner shooter all season. I'd start giving it to him. Drive baseline, kick it to Trey. Trey will make it.
So now with 3 minutes remaining, Wolverines trail by 3. Brown going to try to take it. Blocked by Murphy. And it will stay prep ball, but a block by Murphy. Now the rest will deliberate and see if it really was prep's ball.
They're saying the basket was good. It originally looked like a clean block from our view.
Yeah, from our view, it looked like a clean block.
Guess they're calling it oh, nope, they're bringing it back. Okay, so they changed their call again, and they're saying that it was just out of bounds on Westview.
Out of bounds on Westview, so the block stays the same. It still is a block with Murphy.
Yep.
It's just out of bounds. Inbounded to Knight. Knight gets it into Parker, and a foul called on Wilborn.
Can't reach in like that. You got to use your body to get in front of Parker because he is a big dude. But Eli's pretty big himself.
Elijah Wilborn with his second foul. So 2:51 remaining here. Each team with 3 fouls apiece. Westview down 3. Inbounded to Parker. Parker. Guarded by DeLon. Brown back to Parker. Parker losing control. Picked up by Sims. Sims.
Good defense by Tonio. 5'11", and being able to guard a 6'8", impressive.
It is indeed impressive as Greg's going to try to go for the hoop. Gets it out to Martin. Martin for three. Not there. Tough ball and will be out of bounds on DeLon, so it'll be prep ball with 2:20 remaining here. Wolverines trail by 3.
Turnell subbed out for another giant Guat, also 6'9".
Brown gets out to Dot. To Turbeck. Turbeck. Riley guard. Gets it out to Bonnet. Bonnet. Out to Knight. Knight makes a move. Guard by Sims. Out back to Brown. Brown. By DeLon. Ron. 4 seconds remaining. Heaving it up there. And a foul call.
It was really good defense until the point, I don't know if he got under him a little too much or he touched him a little bit, but pretty good defense until the foul.
Shot clock was about to go out. Has an opportunity to make it a 2-possession game. Brown just under 80% at the line. Brown 0 for 2. Still has a chance to make it a 1-possession game. And will. So now 17-21 is your score here as the Creighton Prep takes their timeout. We'll be back with the remaining minute 50 of this half. Wolverines start off here, trail by 4, minute 40 remaining. Sims thought I had a DeLon for 3, just a little bit to left. Rebounded by Knight. Back to Brown. Brown. Gives it to Knight. Knight back to Turbeck. And a block by Martin. Sims trying to squeeze it in there, not there. Rebounded by Bonnet. Brown. Bonnet fell. Brown. Gives it out to Knight. Knight back to Turbeck. Back out to Brown. A foul call. Got. So it'll be Wolverine ball with 45 seconds remaining.
Westview needed that right now. Now let's see if they can do something out of that. We need points.
They need to execute on the mistakes of Creighton Prep, which they haven't yet. But I think once they do, it can get rolling because those are free points. I mean, obviously right here not, but once you get into the bonus, those are free points. You need to execute on those.
Exactly.
Martin gets it out to Griggs. Griggs for three. Not there. Rebounded by Knight. Gives it back to Brown. 26 seconds remaining. Deep heave to Gop, trying to put it up for two and fouled by Griggs. Gop will shoot for two now. Up 4. Griggs with his first foul of the night. Just a lip out. 22 seconds remaining. Lead still at 4. It's still a 2-possession game. Westview most likely won't be leading at half or even tied, but can make it a close game going into that third quarter.
Westview needs a box out right here. Don't go give them any chance for any extra points.
Rebounded by Martin. Near mistake as Bonnet got awfully close to that pass. Sims taking his time, letting time dwindle. 9 seconds. 8. Murphy hesitate. Back to Martin. Martin, 4 seconds. Deep 3 hit. No good. Foul called.
Did they call it?
They're deliberating. If the foul is called, they can make it a 1-point game going into half.
And they're going to keep it, I think. Yep.
So foul is called. De Leon shooting now.
Shooting 3.
38 from the line. Three-point game. Now a 2-point game. Can make it a 1-point game here going into halftime, which would be huge considering how drastic that the game could have been.
And it's a little bit of a bailout, but Westview will definitely take the points.
Absolutely. You take points whenever you can get them. And will. 1 second still remains.
Don't do anything dumb here. No fouls.
Just a heave and not anywhere close. So 20-21 is your halftime score here at the Den. We will be back with this exciting game. We have an interview here down on the court with Patrick Freeman as Jordan Farmer.
Freeman, offensively, you've been struggling to move the ball in this prep defense. What needs to change coming out of half?
It's the same thing from the last time we played them. We're just settling for too many threes. We got to move, we got to attack, and just move off the ball. I mean, that's it.
All right, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Welcome to the floor, the Westview Drill Team.
How does this work?
You coming here? Okay. That's good. You'll like it here. It's a good school. Hey, Rosenquist.
now, please welcome to the floor the Westview dance team.
New half. 1 point difference here, 2021. Not the year, but that is the score here with Prep Ball, the start as Brown.
I like it on this half more so we can actually see the offense close up.
Yes, I do. I agree. Parker trying to put it up for a lob, 2 not there. Lob pass rebounded by Parker. Parker going to put it up for 2 and will.
He's just too big. They're doubling him.
He's too big?
He's just over him.
Wilborn gets it out to Sims. Sims trying to direct traffic. Martin for 3. Got it! All tied up here in the beginning of his third quarter.
Straight shooter. That's what he's known for. That's what he's going to do.
You know, offers to UNO and might join his buddy here, Taven Murphy at UNO. And so they got it. Just that chemistry is going to work in their favor. Knight for 3, not there. Rebounded by Wilborn. Wilborn out to Sims. Sims back to Wilborn. Wilborn send up Murphy. Murphy back to Martin. Martin deep 2. Got it. Martin's on fire. Where's he been the entire first half?
I don't know, but he's here now. He said in the documentary with Taven and Amir, they have a documentary together. He said his strength was shooting, and it looks like it right now.
Heartland Heroes on YouTube if you want to check it out. Deep 3.
Kyle Tubrick called for the foul. Or push.
Turbeck with a foul, his second of the night. Westview leads by 2 here with 6 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Martin pump fakes, lose control of the ball, go out on Martin.
Can't really be mad at him right now. He just has your last 5 points.
He has really the only points for Westview in this half. Reason they're up. Simple mistakes, those are the ones you can take care of. Brown gets it back to Turbeck. Turbeck out to Knight. Knight gets it to Parker. Parker dumps it off to Jurgens. Jurgens trying to force his way in there. Pump fakes Wilborn, and we'll get 2. Tied up now with 5:52 remaining. Martin pump faking. Back to Griggs. To Wilborn. Wilborn coming inside the paint. He's out to Griggs. Griggs guarded by Brown. Griggs going to just take it for 2 and will.
That's a good move, drive baseline. They probably thought he was going to dish it out. He decided just to take it up. Easy score.
So now the student section trying to help their defense, who's not even out, is not their defense. Don't know what they're doing. Parker out to Brown. Brown for 3, pump faking. Going to go for the lob 2 and won't get there, just short, rebounded by Parker. Ball still on the ground. It'll be jump ball.
Your star player diving on the floor for a loose ball, that's what you like to see.
Jump ball, possession Westview.
Jump ball possession to the Wolverines. Looks like they're just trying to wipe off the court so no one falls, because, you know, you don't obviously want to fall.
You don't want people getting hurt.
Westview leads by 2. Now just 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Sims makes a move, gets it back to Martin. Martin for 3. Not there, just a bit short. He was a little bit far. Brown with the rebound. Brown inside pass to Parker. Parker and make a move. Fouled. Won't make the shot. Will shoot for 2.
If I was Westview, I'm going to try to limit them even passing to him in the paint. Stop it before it even gets there.
First team foul for the quarter.
Murphy with his second foul. Parker 69% from the line.
Not bad for a big, but do a lot better as well. If you're sending us, what do you say, 69% to the line?
At the line for Parker.
I'm taking that any day. But he drills 2 there.
Perfect
so.
on tonight. Tied up game. Here we're just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Greg's getting aggressive. Out to Murphy to Martin. Martin gets it back out to Sims. Sims inside to Map. Map for 2. Great play, just sneaking Map under there.
That's just a great pass. Just finding Kobe. Kobe with a good cut. Cuts lead to easy baskets.
Bonnet. Back up. To Jurgens to Parker. Parker to Jurgens. Jurgens getting it to Parker. Martin trying to put it up.
Good defense.
And rebound by Map. We foul by Parker. Has some great defense, but then even greater rebounding.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be huge, especially against number 32.
Yep. Kobe Map also a football player. You know he can hustle like that.
You know, he's 6'1", but he's small. I mean, I'm short, you know, way short, but out on that court, 6'1" is short, and so he can kind of just snid it under there, but then also in big-time plays, make that big-time.
And 6'1" short in most basketball games, especially in this one, though.
Jurgens inbounding it to Brown. Wolverines lead by 2. Brown getting it out to Knight. Knight out to Bonnet. Bonnet back to Jurgens. To Parker. The Brown steal by Sims. Sims with an easy 2. Great play by Sims.
Here's that scrappy defense. Didn't even see, just got a hand on it. Take it for easy.
Now, I did say 6'1" was short, but 5'9" is even shorter. And that's who just made that bucket. Was 5'9" John Sims.
More like 5'5".
5'5".
Yeah.
A little exaggeration on the stat sheet. Knight Brown hesitating, gets it in to Parker. Parker triple teamed and will get the bucket. No one tall enough to even guard him. Martin hesitating, stepping back, gets it to Griggs. Griggs gonna try to just take it himself and blocked by Brown. Be out of bounds on prep. Wolverine ball here with 2:36 remaining. Wolverines with a 3-point lead. Sorry, 2-point lead. My math, that just shows my math skills. Martin, deep 3, got it!
That's what he's known for.
He's same spot as last time where he was just a bit short. Goldfish memory for Martin. Brown out to Peters. Peters back to Bonnet. Bonnet to Parker. Foul called on Map.
And what makes Trinell Parker different from other giant dudes is you always see the giant ones try to back you down. He will hit you with a quick little spin move. He has the moves. He has good footwork for a big. And that's what makes him different from lots of
He's
other
got the
centers.
moves like Jagger, so 3, not there. Rebounded by Jurgens.
Westview might have a little heart here.
Westview still up 3. Now they're up 3. Now they're up 3. So up 3, 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes remaining. You get a little break. What do you think Freeman is telling them in that huddle for the Wolverines?
I think he's saying keep moving the ball. And you see when they moved the ball, they saw Amir hit, what is that, 2 threes this quarter?
2 threes, yes, in the exact same. Oh no, sorry, not in the exact same spot, but deep 3s for Martin.
Exactly.
Which, if he can shoot deep 3s, then where can he not shoot?
Exactly. You got to guard him all the way from the white line, the white volleyball line.
Blue line to blue line. 2 fouls each. No one in foul trouble. Low scoring game, kind of picking up here in the second half. The Wolverine ball. Sims tripped up a little bit. Back to Martin. Martin for deep three. Got it! Got it!
Oh, he's on fire.
He's feeling it tonight. He may have not shown up in that second half, in that first half, but man, is it nice to have him now.
3 threes in 1 quarter. That's looking real nice. I'd say he's the sole reason right now Westview's in the lead. You hit those 3 big shots, for one early in the second half to get you guys up, and then you did 2 more. Now you have a 6-point lead.
Back in for Westview.
Wilborn coming in for Map. Jurgens inbounding it. Gets it to Brown. Awfully close to that out of bounds line. Guarded by Wilborn. Gets it to Parker, and Parker with an easy 2. Story all night for Parker. Easy 2s. But with the way Amir's playing, you're not going to need, you can't get those easy 2s.
Exactly.
They're nice, but if Martin's playing the way he is, and we haven't even seen Murphy, but we just did.
That's nice. And there's a famous basketball saying, 3 is better than 2. So if Amir Martin keeps hitting those 3s and Trinell comes down and hits them 2, we're still going to be up.
Still going to be up. And that's the case right now as Westview leads 39-33. We will be back with the remaining 55 seconds of this third quarter. Prep ball here. Inbounded by Squasha. Back to Brown. Brown just passing the half-court line. Getting awfully close to the half-court line there. Heavily guarded by Griggs. Brown makes a move, going to try to go to the rim. Deep pass to Peters. Peters for 3, not there. Rebounded by Sims. Sims out to Murphy. Griggs. Deep pass to Martin with a one-handed grab. That is a great match. He got up. Why isn't he playing football? That's probably what the football coach is telling himself right now. Probably should have recruited better. Hopefully he's not listening. Sims, Murphy, sorry. Not Murphy, that was Martin. Whew.
He wanted a heat check right there.
He wanted it. Time expiring.
If I was him, I would take it a little later. Now you have to give Creighton Prep a chance to score.
Yeah, they got 2 seconds. 2 seconds is enough time. That is a really early heave. Ooh, that was close. That was close. So your score, 39-33 here, entering the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, 8 final minutes. This 8 minutes will decide who is the undisputed number 2 and the undisputed number 3 in the Class A division. Game of the week on the line here. Westview leads by 6. Parker, guarded by Martin, gets it off, handed off to Brown. Brown, heavily guarded, somehow escapes. Wilborn with the steal. Wilborn laying it up for 2. Foul, doesn't get the point, but he's shooting foul. Can't make it a 3 possession here. Peters with his second foul of the night. Wilborn, 51 at the line.
Not very good. I mean, he makes what, 1 in every 2. You want more, but I guess he'll take a point.
Sam Bonet checking in for the Junior Jazz.
Wilborn's not good on either. Knight with the rebound off to Parker. Parker back to Jurgens. Jurgens. Let's set up someone. Foul called on Amir Martin. His first.
I like the aggressiveness right here, though. You're up 6. Most teams would slack back and just try to play nice, low-key defense, but they're going at it. They want the steals. They want to extend this lead.
Almost stolen by Murphy. Jurgens gonna try. Giving it to Barnett. Barnett with 2. Martin. Gonna try to take it for 2 and will. 6-point lead still for the Wolverines. Knight letting the play develop, taking his time. They have time. Gets it off to Peters. Parker, sorry. Parker to Jurgens. Jurgens. Trying to get it to Parker. Knight back to Parker. Parker guarded by Murphy. Parker put it up for 2 and will.
He's done that over and over and over and over.
Been the story of the night for Tornell Parker.
But Westview being able to hit 3s helps us out a lot.
Oh my! Don't get the den rocking. I can guarantee you there's no baby asleep tonight in the area. This place is loud enough. Ball stolen by Sims. They're calling a foul. That was close.
That's an electrifying dunk.
That's an electrifying dunk.
Second great dunk of the night for him.
Yeah, and that just killed the momentum. You can feel the energy, and it's kind of just, it was there and then it wasn't with that foul on Sims. Sims with his first foul. One of those main captains on the team. Brown. Bonnet trying to take it himself. Trebek for 3, got it.
2 of 2 of the night. This is a great shooter. You got to put a hand up. Don't let him catch the ball in the corner.
Wolverines lead by 3 here with 5 minutes remaining in the game. Martin can't shoot from anywhere. Out to Griggs. Griggs for 3, not there. Rebounded by Knight. Knight back to out to Brown. Brown back to Knight. Knight giving it to Brown. Brown and Knight passing it back and forth. Brown has an alley, hesitates, looks, and doesn't get it in. Rebound by Parker. Parker for an easy 2. Story of the night. Now that Westview isn't making those 3s, it's a 1-point game.
Exactly.
Threes are nice, but points are points. You gotta just get points if you're the Wolverines here, especially with 4 minutes remaining. Just like that. Great play by Sims. Foul called on Griggs. Griggs with the second foul.
That's his second, 13th foul.
Kobe Knapp in. You can't see it on the broadcast, but on the other end of the court is just Parker and Martin. Now to Trebek. Trebek has to get it back to Brown. Brown. Powered by Griggs. And Barnett with an easy 2. Lead is still 1 for the Wolverines. Murphy saying that was on him. 4 minutes now remaining in this game. Martin trying to find anything. Just saved on that bounds. Get into Griggs. Griggs gonna try to take for 2. Whoa, foul called on Griggs. Griggs he's holding his calf. He's saying he's good. He's saying he's good. Slow to get up. Very slow to get up.
Calm down right now so he can sink these free throws. These are going to be huge free throws at the end of this game.
Maybe just a cramp. He's limping. Take. Obviously in some kind of pain. We'll shoot 2. Up 1. Griggs, 71 at the line. Would be huge for him to make this a 3-point game. Don't let them ever get the opportunity of getting the lead, because then they could just run with it.
Exactly.
Just maintain the lead until the time expires. Then you win. Easy as that.
You should go out there and show them.
I don't know about that. I couldn't even touch the net. That's why I'm hearing that out there. Oh for 2 there. Rebounded by Knight. Brown. Trying to find something. Griggs with the foul. Wolverines with 3 fouls now. Elon coming out for the Wolverines. Griggs will go on the bench and hopefully get looked at. Into Brown. Brown has a lane. Foul called on DeLong. Prep now has the opportunity. Jay's in the bonus. Not what you want as Wolverines. Not what you want. Especially where every point matters. You need every point. Just giving them 3 points is it's gonna kick you in the end.
After these free throws, Westview needs to get something. They got a draw play that's going to work. I'd say maybe look for a mirror on a 3 or just give it to Taven. Maybe an play. Get the momentum running.
This is the time, you want to save your plays till the playoffs. But at times like these, this is where you pull out down deep in the playbook. What do you got? What do you got? It's all tied up here. A lot of momentum shifts today, especially in the second half. Westview comes out firing, and then now Prep crawling its way back. Could take the lead here. Well, rebounded by Martin. Martin gives it to Sims. Sims controlling the tempo. Brown trying to get that steal. Murphy out to Martin. Martin thought he had a lane. He's about to DeLon. DeLon back to Murphy. Murphy back to Martin. Martin Martin deep three, not there. Rebounded by Brown.
Now Prep has a chance to take the lead.
Brown analyzing, trying to direct traffic.
They just said it was a 5 seconds, so it's when they're just dribbling there and the defender's actually on them for 5 seconds. It's kind of like a violation, kind of like how the 10 seconds behind half court. It's just a violation like that.
So the more you know, learning today. Wolverines getting a break, need to execute. Murphy gonna put it up for two and will. Great play by Murphy. Getting the den a little alive.
Taking some moves from Chanel Parker.
Brown. Directing traffic. Out to Knight. Knight. Jumps it off to Monette. Monette out to Brown. Brown for three. Not there. And a foul called on DeLon. Very upset about it. DeLon, that will be his third foul. Brown has a chance to take the lead. 79 at the line. To tie the game, we will. And this is what we expected. We expected it to be a close game down to the wire. Both great teams. Won't see each other again until playoff time comes around. Both teams projected to make the playoffs. To take the lead, he will. Perfect on the night. Sims making moves. Murphy for three. Not there. Rebounded by Griggs. Griggs put it up for two. Not there. So a Wolverine ball.
I said earlier it'd come down to hustle. That's hustle right there.
Hustles and second effort. Wilborn. Out to Martin. Back to Sims. Sims surveying, trying to find someone. Gonna try to take to the rim. Whoa, befouled.
Just needs one to tie it. 3 free throws right here.
Around the second foul of the night. Huge shots here to tie the game. Just slipping out. So still an opportunity to tie the game with 1:34 remaining. Jay's in the bonus. So they're all tied up. Wolverines take a timeout. We'll be back with the remaining 1:30 in this game. All tied up here, 48-48, and nail biter for sure. Minute 34 remaining. Inbounded tonight, back to Brown. Wolverines playing press. Knight and Brown back and forth. Close to Bonnet. Bonnet guarded by Martin. Back to Brown. Brown guarded by Sims. Parker forcing on Wilborn. Not there, rebounded by Sims. And a foul called. Four fouls. 1 minute remaining. All tied up. This is it. Sims. Martin. All you need is points. Martin trying to find somebody to open up. Find Sims. Sims. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wilborn gonna put it up for two and got it. That's 30 seconds remaining. That's a clutch bucket right there. Westview leads by 2. But man, you got Parker down there. That's an easy 2.
If I'm prepped right now, what I would do is I would try to dish it down to Parker like I've been doing all game. And if I'm them, back them down, pass it out, get a 3, you're up by 1.
You're up by 1 with possibly 5 seconds left on the clock.
I'd be looking for Parker or Kyle Truman right here.
Prep can run the rest of the clock out, no shot clock. Shot clock at 35. Normally at 35 seconds, 32 seconds remaining in the game. Wolverines did lose. They're 12-1, 1 loss coming against this exact Brett team in the Metro Holiday Tournament. The Wolverines kind of looking for that revenge, and Parker down there with Zephyr Murphy. Knight on Wilborn. Knight back to Brown. Brown. Can't make a mistake if you're prep. Brown. Trying to make any type of move possible. And a foul called on Wilborn. Foul called on Wilborn. You know, fouling, that's not great. However, if he makes one and then misses the second one, when you rebound, you cannot let them rebound if he makes the first one, second one, because that's 3 right there, and there's probably no time left on the clock.
This is not a bad spot to be in live Westview at all, because the most points they can get right now is 2.
It's 2. Just let them. We don't even want to be loud. Obviously, you want to miss them, but let fate decide. You don't even really want fate decide, obviously, but just let him shoot. If he makes it, if he makes both of them, then we're going to the OT. But if he misses one of them, just best case scenario for the Wolverines is he misses his first one, makes his second one, because then there's no rebound available on the second one.
But also, if he makes both, you have only 10 seconds left. You can get the final shot.
You can get the final shot with either a Martin or and it is loud. The Westview coach is trying to engage. Makes his first one. He is perfect on the night. So now down to this. This could decide the game. If for the game. Got it. That's fine.
That's fine. Get the ball in. Get the ball in.
You got
go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's, oh my, huge goal against Bonnet. Zephyr Murphy, who is 91% at the line.
Don't drink to stop hanging. Knock on wood. Knock on it right now.
Knock on wood. Hold on, let me get down. Okay, I knocked on wood. Timeout call by the prep. So huge 2 shots. You have 2 shots for destiny. 2 shots. This place is gonna be electric if Murphy makes even 1. Taven is 91% at the line. Captain has been a captain for all 3 years. Has solidified himself as one of the best players on this team, and can prove, he doesn't even need to prove it, but can show himself tonight who he really is in front of this type of audience.
But West is also in a tricky situation because, let's say, he makes both. They have 4.7 seconds. That's a lot of time. That's even time to get a 3 up and lose. Let's say he makes 1. If they score, they lose. So West, after this, has to sit down and play the best defense they've played the whole entire night.
Exactly. So, but it all rely on Murphy's 2 shots here. We'll all rely on Murphy now. If you believe in a higher power, this is the time. Not there. You don't. Timeout prep. Kind of icing the kick. It's like icing the kicker. Except he's not kicking, he's shooting, but, you know, still tied up. You know, I don't see it that often. I don't even know if it's legal in high school. But could theoretically Murphy just chuck it at the backboard and go dunk it?
Couldn't chuck it out the backboard, it would have to hit rim first.
Okay, have to hit the rim.
In high school basketball, it has to hit rim before Murphy can even leave before the line. So anyone, he could do it, but he would have to stay behind the line before it hits. Maybe one of his teammates could, but I don't think they would do that right here. I think they would try to just make it.
Yeah, obviously you want to make it because then you're just relying on your defense, who has let up 50 points. I mean, that's not great, but it's not terrible either. .7 seconds. Game on the line. Taven, Zephyr, Murphy celebrated 1,000 points right before pregame. Has been that player. Has been lights out all year. Now down to this exact moment. Got it! He got it! Timeout Wolverines.
Ice in his veins, up 1. Now defense is to sit and play defense.
Sit and play defense, nothing behind you. Like football. I'm a football guy. Nothing behind you.
Nothing behind you.
Nothing behind you.
Don't tackle him though.
Don't tackle him, no. Because then you'll surely lose. Well, I mean, you won't surely, but it's a lot of timeouts here in quick succession. But 51-50, 4.7 seconds. Westview has a chance to pull off a huge upset. We've known from the start it's going to be a close game, but now just down to the dwindling seconds of this game. Everyone back for the Wolverines. 4 seconds left, plenty of time to shoot. And by Brown. 3, 2, 1. Block! It's blocked! Do you believe in miracles? It was blocked! And they're storming the court! The lead scored but not one of block. I'm dizzy! Oh my gosh! Do you believe in miracles? Wolverines win! 51-50! Westview is the best team in Nebraska. Mark my words now. Westside, we are coming. And not even that. No one wants to play here. No one wants to play. You should be scared to play here. Is that undefeated in the den? Huh? That's undefeated in the den. Undefeated in the day. You could not play here. Not a single loss at home this season. The den is always rocking. Will always be rocking. And you do not. This is the one place you do not want to play. The den is roaring. So, here's final score, 51-50. My name is Henry Loving. I got Eric Kalala. And that'll be it from this instant classic here at the den. Thank you and good night.